think crypto is here to stay. I do think crypto is volatile, though, and you can see it that we react to a tweet, that will react to one-off headlines. And so as we've shared with investors, this is a long-term investment. We believe that we are just starting to get to the potential of crypto, but it could be a bumpy journey, and we could see days that are up and down like we have seen in the past.
That was the CFO of Coinbase talking to Jim Cramer last night about the wild swings in crypto, and it is happening again this morning. Take a look. The price of Dogecoin jumping overnight. This after Elon Musk tweeting, working with Doge developers to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. Now, separately, Coinbase announcing it will offer Dogecoin in the next 6 to 8 weeks. That's spiking that price, as you might imagine. Joining us now to discuss what's next for crypto is Kavita Gupta. She is the co-founder and CSO of fintech.tv. Kavita, thank you. It's nice to see you this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's go straight into this Dogecoin, Elon Musk, Bitcoin environment story, because I actually think that they're all potentially interrelated. What do you think's just happened in the last 48 hours?
I think let's look back at the history, right? We talk about technology, we talk about 97, 99, then the whole jump, and then the whole dump of technology at that point. And everybody thought, okay, the tech bubble is over, it's never going to come back. But it did come back, and it came back much more stronger, taking over most of the world that without internet, we can't even think of existence. And United Nations is talking about having it as a part of basic sustainability. And now imagine what's been happening in this space. You have one influencer who basically decides, oh, Bitcoin is great, this is the problem, and moves the market accordingly. Same thing with Dogecoin, moving the market. I think the way I would look at it is different influencers are figuring their way. They have finally realized that this is here to stay. The cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, they have to jump on the boat. Now, where do they jump on the boat is fun. Some are seriously going with the deep technology, but I feel like people like Elon Musk are now feeling like, oh, this is a new domain. I can own this domain, and I can just be an influencer and create it. And I'm still trying to figure out his fascination with Dogecoin, because the founders, when they actually launched it, did say, hey, it's the fun currency. And if a meme fun currency is somebody using... Yeah.
Here's the question. Are any of these things really currencies at this point? I mean, we can claim they're stores of value. We can claim that people are ascribing value to them. Some people believe that these are the equivalent of various protocols that were built over the years on the internet. The question is, does that have unto itself inherent value or not? So you can have lots of protocols, different technological protocols that are used to transact, but the question is, do they necessarily unto themselves have to have value?
But it all goes back to, what do you think is a value? Sitting in US with the USD economy, it's very difficult to think. But if you are anywhere in the world, from Africa, like people went through that in Nigeria, people went through that in Argentina, people are going through that in Venezuela. When you think about, you grow up in an economy where you can't trust your government, you can't trust the note which is in your hand has any intrinsic value when you wake up tomorrow morning, then the currency which is not governed by people becomes the most valuable thing. And in fact, even in our country, if we keep on adding deficits after deficits, at what point do we say that the dollar which I hold in my hand is going to have a value tomorrow? And I think that is where we are moving. During the COVID, I strongly believe that during the COVID, one of the reasons for the cryptocurrency to jump up again is that trust factor. Is that value, what do I hold in my hand versus what is governed and decentralized and not governed, is what's going to drive this market.